My name is Dr. Kimberlee Gill. I am the Academic Dean at Summit Christian Academy in Lee Summit, Missouri. I'm also the Association of Christian Schools International State Representative, representing over 4,000 children in our state. At this time, there are 65 school choice programs in over 28 states, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C. This is 4 more programs available than the last time I testified before you. Unfortunately, there continues to be no help for Missouri children. So I thank you once again for considering the Educational Choice Bill by Senator Koenig, and I'm deeply grateful on behalf of Missouri's children that he has persevered in bringing this difficult issue before you once again. My school has nearly 900 students in Lee Summit, and I've left my sweet students to be a voice for them, their parents, and thousands of Missouri school children covered under the umbrella of ACSI. I bring along with me Exhibit A, which is one of my children, Candace. She's an 11th grader at SCA. I'd like to begin by briefly sharing about Summit Christian's experience through the pandemic before explaining how choice is already happening and affirming Senator Koenig's bill. In the era of pandemic, Summit Christian Academy, along with many other private charter and public schools, pivoted to online education last March. We partnered strongly with our parents and held the line with grades, assignments, and student accountability, with a handful of students getting to finish their work with me or a teacher over the summer. Our platform, called eCampus, was further built out over the summer with the support of government CARES and GEARS funds. Thank you, Senator O'Loughlin, especially for her work going to bat so that all schools in Missouri would be able to access that funding. We were able to purchase much needed cleaning supplies and technology to keep schools safe and in session. We started mid-August with 796 students enrolled. By September 14th, we had 844 students. By December 7th, we had 887, and the children keep coming. We are still admitting and are currently at 895 students, the most ever enrolled. Throughout first semester, we have hired 4 additional full-time teachers, 4 additional teacher aides, and established full-time eCampus staff so that our students can access their studies in real time or either online or through physical campus or through a hybrid opportunity. Attending school 3 days a week and online school twice a week. We do whatever it takes to fulfill our mission, to inspire students to achieve their God-given potential through excellent academics and Christian training in a compassionate environment. We have waiting lists in 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th grades, and we'll tip to another grade level when we have 6 on the waiting list. I have fielded call after call from desperate parents desiring to have their children in our education. Despite our school giving over $500,000 away, we still have multiple children who cannot access outside scholarships that we have found for them or the tuition assistance that we have available. They are desperate, but we cannot take them all. We wrestle technology, we teach, we're exhausted, we teach, we're out of Chromebooks, we teach, and the children are learning. Can you imagine how many students would be in school this minute had Missouri passed this legislation last year? Instead, Summit Christian Academy is wielding every sword we have to fight what education is now dubbing the COVID slide. As you can imagine, there is a lack of math fluency, reading fluency, and an overall depressed work ethic that to my students I liken as being rusty tractors in the field that we're trying to get restarted. There is the anxiety and depression caused from students simply being immersed online and alone. This educational slide is not over and will be a matter of years to recover from. Where would those children be now if their parents had had the choice of how to educate them through the pandemic, if only the legislation had passed last year?
Dr. Gill.
Yes, ma'am.
You're at 4 minutes.
Got it. You want me to wrap it up?
Please.
Okay, this bill that Senator Koenig has offered is well designed. We want ESAs. We do not want to redirect money from the public school general budget. We want the parents to pay us and not the state. I appreciate that the senator has incorporated standardized testing, either state or national standards, and that he has narrowed parameters to the neediest children for right now. I appreciated that it's capped and is managed to manage via a not-for-profit agency, which there are models all over the country showing that this works. Yesterday I was having my morning devotions, came across this verse, seek justice and be prompt in righteousness. I hope this year my Missouri government will finally provide justice to its children and be prompt in doing what is right.
Thank you. Any questions? I appreciate your being here today. I visited Lee Summit more than once and visited with parents, and they really are desperate.
Yes, they are.
And it's a terrible situation when We're providing millions of extra dollars for schools to cope with COVID, yet they don't open, and children are in a terrible state of despair, going backwards in their education, and it's just...
With my testimony, I provided a graph for you to show how many students in real life have gone online with the opportunity or have needed to. This graph shows that we are just under 10%, week by week, how many kids have gone online via choice or being quarantined. So under 10% of students are accessing that option.
Thank you very much.